What's up and welcome back to Bungo Stray Dogs Season 2 Episode 2. Last episode, we started Season 2 last time, and we're starting right away on a Does-I flashback. I even hesitate to call it a Does-I flashback because we're focusing, like our protagonist is a man by the name of, let me look through my notes, ODA. Right? Oda. It shouldn't be hard to remember since that's the One Piece writer. Oda is our sort of, I would say, our main character for this flashback. And right now we are looking for Ango, right? And yeah, I mean it's really interesting so far. He's got like a premonition power, which is crazy. Did I talk about it last time? Like, I know I mentioned it slightly in the reaction, but did I talk about it in discussion where I was like, how does his power work? Because, like, does he have to, like, does his power just activate? Does he have to choose to look into the, because in that one time, like, he thought he was shot, and then it's like, he was like, no, that's a premonition. So it's like, that seemed to activate automatically. So is it like, if your premonition is your death, it just activates just by instinct? But otherwise he has to actively do it, or what? How does it work? I don't know. That's probably something we're never going to get answers to, because I imagine this is going to be a short arc here, and we're going to get a few episodes of this character, and then we're never going to see him again, either because he dies or some other thing happens. I imagine this, like, Oda to me feels like the kind of character that we're going to spend a bit of time with, get connected to, and then it's sort of a tragedy by the end. So let's jump into the episode and see what happens. We'll do our best to follow along. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And guess what? If you can't wait for next episode, Season 2 Episode 3 will be on my Patreon account right now in both full-length and edited versions. And as well as, you know, check out my Naruto reactions. We're 10 episodes ahead of Naruto on my Patreon account as well. Lots of other great stuff, so go check that out. Let's jump into this. Bungo Stray Dogs Season 2 Episode 2.
Intelligence officer of the Port Mafia. Much about you.
Freedom. Oh man, I want some butter chicken right now. I know that's not butter chicken, but man, this is a nice guy. Oda is just a nice dude. Going upstairs just to say hi to some kids.
Coming in.
These are old family friends or something.
How's it going?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Were they all pretending to not be interested so that they could play with him?
Wow, that was easy. You give up?
Just how scary the real mafia is.
He might have... Oh. Oh. Is this the OP? Yeah, we heard this song last time. My first time seeing this OP. Wait. But it was focusing on Oda. Is this like a temporary OP? Yeah, you know what? These visuals are like sort of simple enough that I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a temporary OP. It's cool though. I like the vibe. Nice. Yeah, I think I like this OP more than the first one so far. Although it is using, I think, clips from the show. But yeah, as I said, if it's a temporary OP, that's why. Nice.
Do you surrender?
Not a chance!
Tied them all up.
For some mafia-style torture.
This is too hot. Did you add lava to it as a secret ingredient or something?
Does I?
Kids.
Same as usual.
Are those the orphans from the Ryuzu dispute that happened 2 years ago?
Ah,
You're
okay.
a member of the mafia and look after orphans. You're a strange one.
He's a nice
I don't know
guy.
anyone else in the Port Mafia like you?
Here, this should cover the kids for the time being.
Oh
Sure
man.
you don't want me to pitch in?
You've already done more than enough, giving them a place to stay.
It's so
As long as I can
great.
eat your curry whenever I want, I don't need anything else. You come here about that issue?
I don't like how much I like Oda.
The head of that organization uses a powerful gift in order to make them all act as one.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's how we commit.
It's fairly certain that he was responsible for leaking the passcode for the storage unit.
Okay.
Everything does seem to line up if we want to believe that.
I wonder what the real story is.
A mouse sprung one of my traps.
Well, nowhere to return. Oh god, that could be a sad title. Oh jeez.
What?
Oh, that's the trap, I think. Hey, motherfuckers actually got shot from this trap, though. My god.
3 years ago, Ongo Sakaguchi was scouted by the Port Mafia and briefly assigned here.
Okay.
That must have been when he agreed to become a double agent for them.
Right. If that is what happened.
You reek.
2 years ago, Dazai
Wow,
and I were
flashback
put
in the
charge of
flashback.
taking care-
Well, Ongo, you're a fascinating character.
Smelly!
Are you sure the boss of Kurehito Umeki,
Well, this
Shokichi
seems
Sayusa,
nice.
and Miroku Ishige? You're keeping a record of their life events and family history.
Uh-huh.
It's the least that they deserve.
Oh.
Every one of their lives. I wanted to do more to remember who they were than just chalk them up as part of a body count.
Yeah.
To the Port Mafia in keeping such detailed records.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like it's, you know, it's info.
Let's take him out for a few drinks.
Aw.
Usual spot.
That's a lovely idea.
Let's start their little tradition.
do that. Hang tightly. The stench will be unbearable for him.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
He was on board. And so that started a nice friendship for a while.
We were able to capture the group that attacked the casino using the knockout gas as planned.
Mm-hmm.
We had planned to interrogate them about their other members.
Did they all
We
die?
even removed the poison
Like, kill
capsules that were
themselves?
hidden in their teeth.
I
Uh-huh.
already know all that. Ocean, I'm talking about afterward.
Did someone come in and kill
One
them
of
all?
the soldiers, before we could restrain him, he stole one of our guns and took out his own comrades, most likely to silence them.
And then shot
Then he
himself?
proceeded to come after us.
Oh.
That's when I stepped in to take care of
Oh shit. Atsugawa. Oh wait, Octagawa. Keep getting his name wrong.
And protected our comrades from certain doom. That's absolutely splendid. Nothing less from my subordinate.
Man.
Thanks to you, all the planning that I did is ruined.
We know that
It's a little hard to
Dazai
get the
was
enemy to
very
talk
harsh
when
with
they're not
Octagawa.
breathing.
Do you really think that I would go through the trouble?
Oh my god!
If you
Damn,
thought I was
man.
going to be a... Hand me your gun.
I
My
wonder...
friend Odasaku, and then done all he could to see that you were brought up right.
Yes, he
Because
would've.
he's a virtuous person.
And yet, you were found by
Regretfully for
Dazai.
you, I'm not at you or saving anyone. I'm
That's
only
fucked.
interested in results.
This is such an
You are
interesting
useless
backstory
to
of
me.
like really making us dislike Dazai. Whoa! He
How
saved
many
himself.
times have I told you? You're capable of using them for defense as well. Next time I won't be so kind. Got it? Now then, we should check the bodies of the hostages.
It's gonna be really interesting if this show
Sir, what should we be looking for?
continues down this
Anything and
path,
everything,
trying to
whatever
make
might
us
trace
like
back to
Dazai,
their
you know?
hideout. Their
in the
pocket
present
lint,
day.
the soul.
They say he lacks the guts to kill anyone. It's
He
hard to
doesn't lack the
imagine a person
guts.
like that being
He has
your
the
associate.
conviction to not kill
You've
people.
made- Guts have nothing to do with who we
Uh-huh.
should associate with. I can assure you without a doubt, all of us would be dead within the blink of an eye. When
Jeez.
Oda, you could never hope to defeat him in a million years.
I mean, if he knows what you're gonna do 6 seconds before you do it.
Just tell you.
Not verbally, but we were able to get results from a dried leaf that was stuck to the bottom of one of their shoes.
Oh.
I wanted to confirm a hunch.
What are we gonna find?
Odasaku,
Oh.
what are you doing?
You trying to tell me you don't need my help?
I can handle things by myself.
Allow me to deduce why you're in this position right now.
Okay.
Mimic found out you were a spy, didn't they?
How did you...
You've actually been a spy for the Port Mafia.
Okay,
that
so he's a
infiltrated
triple
Mimic.
agent.
The reason those was to make sure that the pistol hidden in there wouldn't get stolen. That's because you lied and told them you didn't know of his location.
Right. So you didn't give them
Which
the most important
you decided
information.
to give up. It was all predetermined by the boss.
You need to get out of here.
All right.
Let's go.
Your powers can answer that question better than I can.
If
Okay.
only they were as convenient as that.
I mean, if it's in the next 6 seconds, you'd know.
Our time's not up yet.
Okay. Oh shit! It is now within the next 6 seconds. What do you do?
Oh, the Saku?
Whoa!
Ready to jump? What?
Damn! Oh my god!
So the reason he had me look for you was to cover his ass.
Damn.
Who is this individual?
The name of their leader is Jeed. He has a
Jeet?
very powerful gift. We mustn't fight against him. Especially
How do you
you,
spell
Osaku.
Jeet? Is that like a grenade? A colorful grenade? What happens in 6 seconds? Oh, does it poison you or something? Oh shit.
This is bad.
Oh, you already touched it. Oh fuck. Oh, that's... Oh.
My ability seconds into the future. However,
But the poison...
can't help me. Already fallen for the trap.
Yeah.
By the time I sense the danger.
If the poison like doesn't kick in until like
Whoever set
8
this up
seconds.
Knew how my powers worked.
Oh fuck. That's so fucked.
Run.
Everything
he set
that
it
I
up?
told you about Mimic Justice, you have my sincerest gratitude for saving me.
Oh shit.
I wish that I could have gone drinking with you and Dazai at our usual spot like we used to.
Crazy. And so upsetting. Is Oda gonna be
Are
okay?
you aware as use your special abilities to seduce women?
Yeah. Dazai. Looks like I
Are you gonna die here?
fuzzed up.
Oh. Don't. If that's where Oda's died, I don't think so. I feel like they would have shown him die if he was gonna die there. Damn, man. Okay, that was season 2, episode 2. I feel like my reactions to this. I mean, look, I haven't. When I'm recording this video, I haven't put up episode 1 of season 2 yet. I feel like my reactions to this part of the season are gonna be less interesting, even though I'm really liking the episodes. I am really enjoying this, and in fact, I mean, maybe it might be some of my favorite stuff in the show so far. It's hard to tell. I think I might need more distance from it, but like, I also think there's so much. I feel like it's kind of a slow burn, and like there's a lot of exposition and like just, you know, small character work that like I feel like I have to just kind of sit here and listen and take it in. I think I also like missed like maybe like 15% of the exposition in this episode, just because like I'm listening and trying to take it in, but I'm also like thinking about the character work, and then I think about the character work and I realize I've missed 3 lines that might have explained something about the Port Mafia or something. But I'm really enjoying this. I mean, I think Oda, I mean, I think he might be dead. It's hard to know. I remember last episode they said something like one of us is gonna die. Like one of the 3 of us is gonna die. And like, and yeah, I think like it makes sense if that one person is Oda. Because I mean, Oda is just such a, like, he's such an interesting character that it makes you think, well, there's a reason he hasn't shown up in the story yet. You know, like he's so good that like, that I feel like he would have been in season 1 if he was still alive. So he can't be still alive. But I mean, he could be. It would be amazing if he was. And then we cut back to the present and he's like, hey guys, I'm back. That would be great. But I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, I like him so much. He's probably my favorite character in the show now. If I had to think about it, he might be my favorite character in the show now. I just really enjoyed this episode. I do think it's interesting, like, doing this where it's like, you know, throughout season 1, I had you know, I talked about Dazai's character where I'm like, I don't know how much I like him. It's difficult for me to know, like, if I actually like him or not. And then in this episode, you know, like, I mean, when we were seeing the Akutagawa battle with Atsushi, we were seeing flashbacks of, like, Dazai being, you know, pretty abusive towards Akutagawa in their past, right? And then now we see this scene where it's like, Akutagawa, you know, seemingly maybe fucked up, maybe Akutagawa, like, you know, like, he could have either fucked up or, you know, be doing it for nefarious purposes, or was doing it out of kindness, like legitimately to save people. Like, it could have been any of those things, but like, regardless, the punishment was not equal to the crime from what I saw, you know? Like, he was about to be executed in front of all of them. And yeah, I mean, it was one of those situations where, like, I was watching it and I was going like, man, they are not holding back on the, like, this is Dazai is fucked up part of this, right? And it's like, it's one of those things where, like, sometimes what you're doing is you're showing that they had such a troubled past so that when you go back to the future, like, you understand them more, and then, like, we see how far they've come since then, you know? Like, in Avatar The Last Airbender, like, Iroh, like, when you hear some stuff about Iroh and his past, like, you find out he did some bad stuff in his past, right? And I'm sure there's a way better example of that, because I feel like even Iroh, there's also people who talked about him in the past, like the dragons and stuff, I think, where it's like he did a kindness. But yeah, like, I feel like there are examples of characters where they'll go back and they'll show that stuff, but then there'll be like a pretty heavy contrast to, like, who they were then and who they are now. With Dazai, like, you know, he's silly. Like, they do a lot of jokes with him. But, like, I don't know if I can remember a moment in season 1 where I saw something that Dazai did and went, oh, that was nice of him. You know, I've thought that with Kunikida. You know, Kunikida's a pretty, like, harsh dude at times, but I've definitely thought there were things that he did that I was like, oh, that's nice, you know? And I think that with most of the characters of the cast, I mean, they're not, like, angels, they're not perfect people. But I think, like, there's been moments with each of them that I've been like, that was a good thing that they did. I'm not saying that there hasn't been one with Dazai. I'm saying I don't remember it. It hasn't left an impact on me if it did. So, like, I'm really interested to see what they're doing with this storyline. Like, is it going to be, like, this is them going, no, Dazai's really fucked up and he's not really the kind to be rooted for necessarily. You know, like, I know this is a comedy, like, it's a comedy show I'm about to reference, but, like, Rick from Rick and Morty, you know, like, you're not watching Rick from Rick and Morty generally and going like, this is a good guy. You're watching him and going like, it's entertaining to watch this guy. I enjoy watching it, and I am still rooting for him to do good things, hopefully, but, like, the point of the character is not, this is a good guy. The point of the like, this is a fucked up character, right? So is that what they're going to be going for with Dazai? Or is it going to be like a proper, like, redemption type thing? Like, we're seeing him at his absolute lowest so that in the future, like, we see, you know, the difference. Like, you know, maybe him, like, taking in Atsushi is sort of like, you know, that is like the him making up for, you know, not treating Akutagawa right. Because it seemed like in this episode, they drew a parallel between Oda, who, when there's a bunch of orphans or whatever, he makes sure he finds them a comfortable home. That home is out of the way of, like, prying eyes of the Port Mafia or whatever. Like, it's out of the way of people who could hurt them. And he makes sure to pay for all their expenses and come to visit them often and, like, all of that. You know, he's really great about that. He treats them well. And then it's, you know, that's heavily contrasted. There's a juxtaposition there between that and Dazai, who who, you know, took in Akutagawa and then like treats him like absolute shit, you know? So like now, so I guess like, you know, they might be doing another parallel between that and his relationship with Atsushi. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like season 1 also, I didn't have that many, like I felt like Kunikida felt more like his mentor than Dazai did. Even though Dazai I felt like was gonna be more of a main character. It leaned more to me towards Kunikida being his mentor type figure. So I don't know. Like I'm excited to see where this show takes it, because it could go any way, and I'm sort of like letting the expectations be open, and like seeing what journey this show takes me on. Because I don't feel like we're gonna cut to the future and suddenly like Dazai is gonna be the villain of the show or anything. I think he's still gonna be like one of our main characters. But like I'm curious how the show is going to present him. You know, how is it gonna like make us feel about him? What's the intention gonna be behind that characterization? But we'll see. But man, it makes me so upset if Ode is dead. That was so sad, man. Like, and just like kind of a fucked up way to kill him. It's so simple, but you just like put poison on a ball. He just like, he mindlessly picks up the ball, and then the poison doesn't trigger for like, you know, 8-9 seconds or whatever. And his, you know, he can see 6 seconds into the future, so like he doesn't notice until it's too late, you know? Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked. But yeah, anyway, that's Bungo Stray Dogs Season 2, Episode 2. Thanks for watching. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction and early access. You can get next week's episode of Bungo Stray Dogs on there right now, so go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.